Good day everybody and welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk about Mario Kart board game. As you can see, I have already laid it out here for you. It's quite an easy board game to understand. It's just Mario Kart. As you can see, you have a track here going like this. These tracks are modular, so that means that they can be taken out and replaced with something else. There are a lot more segments to choose from. So you can have a straightforward track like this. You can have a sprint mode, so then instead of having a lap like this, you take out, let's say, this one, and you place the finish line here, and now you have a sprint. It's going around the board, just one lap. So you can do that. But in this case, we have a lap-based circuit. Per segment there are 6 spaces that you need to walk on. You have the items, item boxes. You have, in this case, 5 players ready. I've made the game such that you can play it with 12 people, at least in theory. I haven't played it with 12 yet, but in theory it should work. These are, let's start here. Let's start here. So the game is played with these cards. These are called movement cards. These are cards with numbers 2 to 10 on them. The numbers represent the movements you can make. So if you have, you can start the game with, depending on how many players you're playing with, you can start the game with 5 cards in your hand, 5 movement cards. And in this hand I have 2, 3, 2, 9 and 7. So of course the highest number here is 9. So let's say at the beginning of your turn, of everybody's turn, it's not a turn-based system. It's a so what I mean with that, nobody is. I don't start, and then the person next to me starts, and then up. It's everybody can play at the same time. So there are 2 rounds. There is the movement round and there is the sacrifice the card round. So what it means, I can either use this card 9 to make 9 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Past the item box, to that later. So I can use this to to get here, or I sacrifice this card to make a player shuffle its cards in its hand back into the deck, and that player takes 4 cards. So let's say I'm in front like here and everybody's still there. I could say, or vice versa, maybe somebody's here already and I'm here, and that person has always good cards. You can use this card, sacrifice it, and that person has to take 4 new cards, and if you're lucky, that person gets low cards, but I think usually in most cases you use this card just to move, but it's an option. So for example, you have also a 2 in my hand. Sacrifice this card to take a random card from an opponent. You can do that. And number 3 is sacrifice this card to take 1 card from the top of the deck. You can do that. That's what you can do. So what you first do, let's say you play with 5 people. First round is first you ask who wants to sacrifice their cards. Let's say you have 2 people sacrificing cards. Those persons go first. They can play it. They can play their card. After that, you have the people who wants to move. You ask that, and those people move their cards, move their pions, and say this person sacrificed the cards. That person stays there. It's played like this, and on every round you can say, okay, sacrifice this card, or I use this card, and then pop, and everybody walks, and somebody's there, and somebody's already there, and somebody's still there, and you walk, or you drive. It's Mario Kart, of course. You go, and then maybe this person goes that. So that's how you play the game with movement cards and sacrificing them, and you have cards that turns the whole game upside down, basically, that you have to I have these cards, but now I have to give them cards to the player next to me. You have to can take 2 cards from the deck, and they're quite fun to play. There's just movement cards with an extra function to it. Here they all pass the item cards, and this is going to be the most interesting thing here. Are the items, of course, because Mario Kart has items. How do you operate? How does the items work in this game? First, I want to tell you this game is based on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Switch version. So the Switch version, of course, Deluxe. So all those items are in this game, as accurate as possible. So let's bring the races back to the starting area, like this. You can also have 2 persons or 3 persons standing on the same spot, doesn't matter. So this is there. Let's say this player 1, the player in the first place, gets past the item box. Because it's player 1 usually gets coins. Right? So this is deck 1, deck 3, deck 2, deck 3 and deck 4. So what it represents is this is basically when you're playing with 4 people, like this. This deck is only for the player in first place, second place, third place and fourth place. If there are 5 players, then deck 1 is for player number 1, the first one and the second one, and then player 3, player 4, player 5, and then it goes like this. When you have 12 people or 11 people, then it's this deck for the first 3 people, the 3 to 6, 7 to 9 and 10 to 12. Yeah? And it also all corresponds in one way or another to the game. So the player in number 1 usually gets only coins. You have a fake block. Well, Mario Kart Deluxe doesn't have a fake block actually, so this one is extra. But players who play, gamers who have played Mario Kart 64, they know it, and also in the Wii version. So they get that, more coins, more coins, more coins, and the coins give you an extra step boost. You have the shield, red shield, you have the green shield, you have the mushroom, you have 2 super horns and some more coins. So that is basically what you have, lots of coins. So chance of you getting a coin is higher when you're in first place, of course. And you have very little chance to have defense. So that's that. But if you're in second place, of course you get more things. So I have triple mushroom, banana, triple banana. Yeah, should also be banana in there actually. Fake block, green shield, a star because it's Mario Kart. Second player gets a star. Red shield, crazy 8. What's crazy 8 do? Crazy 8. A coin, a boo, banana, a bump bump, a blooper, piranha plant, boomerang, green shield, also super horn. Like that. Player 3 also gets mushrooms, lightning, golden mushroom, triple shields, triple bananas, star, piranha plant, bump boo, blue bill, blue shield, of course, 2 blue shields, blooper. And the further you go, like player 4 has way more in abundance, so like star, blue bill, piranha plant, mushroom, lightning, crazy 8, blue bill, red, green, blue shield. That person gets way more strong items, faster items, items to annoy persons. Of course, it's Mario Kart, so person in last place needs to catch up. So that's this deck makes that possible. But as soon as player 4, let's say they all pass in order. Of course, player 4, when a player is now person 3 or player 3 now it's in third place, then he has to get cards from deck 3, and if it's that person went from 4th place to 1st place, then the next item box they have to get just from deck 1, of course. So that's basically how it's played. You can set up your own track. There's no limit to it. You can even make some strange constructions with Lego blocks or something like that. It's all open, free. It's just a very simple game. It only has one double-sided paper of explanations. It just tells you about how to set up the game, how to play it, what's in the box. Of course, a table how to show you with how many players can play the game, what happens when you're fifth place, which items you have to take, and that's it. Basically, that's basically it. It's quite fun to play, as always. That's it. Thank you for watching.